As Bergman Real Estate Group commemorates its 30th year in business, Stephen and I wanted to create a special tribute to our father, Jerry Bergman. We not only wanted to thank you, Dad, for your wisdom and vision in starting Bergman Realty, and for your tireless years and dedication to making our company a success, but also to honor you on an illustrious career of 63 years in the real estate business and all of your accomplishments, both professionally and in your personal life.
Jerry's a unique individual because of his honesty. Everyone in New Jersey knows that if you want a straight shooter, an honest guy, a guy you can trust, you can deal with Jerry Bergman without any worries at all.
Yeah, I would consider Jerry an icon in the industry because that's so rare. I mean, there are not a lot of people who are as honest as the day is long in real estate. When we found him, I knew I wanted to be partners with this family. Everybody you talk to about Jerry, that's the first thing they say, and it's true.
I think he inspires them with his knowledge of real estate and how he approaches properties. He can find value in properties that a lot of people can't.
Jerry is the best manager I've ever worked with. Some people are good at what they do, and some people make other people better at what they do, and that's Jerry.
Integrity, sense of fairness, dedication to family and company, generosity, selflessness, wisdom and intelligence are personality traits that you bring to the business every day and with everything you do.
He's a good guy. He's a great father, great grandfather, and a great husband.
Jerry is a trailblazer, which is his true calling as being a leader. Throughout his entire career of 63 years, he's always led his own path. At the young age of 24, when he just got out of the Army, he started his career in real estate, and he was the manager of a new apartment project in Newark called the Colonnade Apartments. He later went on to go work with Tishman Realty Construction, the national development firm, and he was appointed general manager for the opening of a brand new apartment called the Horizon House Apartments in Fort Lee. And when he was 35 years old, with a few other Tishman executives, he formed his first company called Unicam, and they specialized in residential developments. That firm later got acquired by a national developer called Ogden Development. In 1976, Jerry went on to go work with Bob Tishman and Jerry Spire in the formation of Tishman Spire Properties, which I believe was really the pinnacle of his career. He was one of the founding partners there. I think this is where he achieved his most success. And in 1988, at the relatively young age of 56, when most of us are starting to think about retirement, my dad had the wonderful idea of starting Bergman Real Estate Group. And I think the rest is history.
So I've had some really fun memories growing up with Dad and seeing him do his homework over the weekends, spread out on the dining room table.
Jerry was always a workaholic. He used to work at our dining room table, even on Saturdays. He was extremely dedicated to his work.
I feel really fortunate to have been mentored by one of the finest professionals in the industry. I've greatly benefited, as well as so many others.
It's very unusual. Not too many wives can work with their husbands in the same office, in the same room, but Jerry is easygoing, and we do, I have to say, get along beautifully.
Jerry is incredibly street smart. I mean, he gets real estate at the real micro level. He understands the operations, he understands the numbers, he understands the stuff that you never see, the not sexy stuff.
Jerry has a great knack to focus on the important things. There's no need to show everyone how smart you are and what kind of comments you can make on documents, but to get past all of that BS and to focus on what's going to make the deal and not make the deal and what's important to fight over and not fight over.
Jerry's a very smart real estate owner-operator. He's probably one of the best I've ever worked with. Lending to Jerry, I can sleep well at night. I'd love to have 10 more customers like him.
I think people know Jerry with his ubiquitous yellow pad.
He does all of his notes and numbers and analysis on this ridiculous legal pad with rows and columns as if it was a spreadsheet.
Pages and pages and pages of his little handwritten notes.
Meticulous in his notes on that, and that's how he analyzes real estate. There's not many people that do that anymore.
When he does his yellow page, I call that the snapshot. When I do my 10-year Argus projection, I call that the movie. And when the two of them line up, then we know we have a deal.
It's just very old-fashioned, but also like very warm and comforting. But I love that about Jerry. I know that he's passionate, and I know that he's really thinking about our best interests and that he cares.
I've learned a tremendous amount from Jerry over the years. How to be patient, how to be disciplined. He taught me that honesty and integrity are the two key qualities in gaining respect and being successful. And most importantly, he taught me never bet more than you're willing to lose. And I think to this day, Bergman Real Estate operates in a similar fashion. We're very disciplined and we're very conservative in our real estate investments. He brought these qualities and these values and instilled them in Bergman Realty from day one. And it's really the foundation of our company and part of our core culture.
Jerry's work ethic hasn't changed one iota from the time I met him. It was 20 years ago.
All right, so by now you've probably heard numerous testimonials to Jerry and Bergman Realty Corporation on their 30 years of success, Jerry's upcoming retirement, his contribution, all the great qualities that he's brought to the company over the years, his integrity, his fairness to his employees and his partners. I'm telling you, that's not all true. I'm going to paint a little different story. I walked down the hall of the office the other day, and I went into Jerry's office, and I have a couple of things to show you. A tennis racket, playing cards, books on poker, suntan lotion, Mets hat, and beach hat. What do you think Jerry's really doing in that office all day? You think he's really working, or you think he's working on his next act? He's in his office having the time of his life right now. He doesn't want to retire. He wants to keep doing this stuff in his office while nobody knows what's going on. That's what really happens at Bergman Realty Corporation.
Jerry, congratulations on your retirement. I know you're going to love being in Florida full time, and I hope you continue to play your tennis matches every morning. And I still want to get those emails from you on our deals. All right, mazel tov to you and your family.
Jerry, we wish you a wonderful retirement, but we are going to miss you.
It's hard to believe it's been 30 years, Jerry, since you decided to take early retirement from Tishman Speyer Properties, and you had this great idea to start your own real estate business. Dad, you are a hard act to follow. You truly are a mensch. I'm so grateful and thankful for everything you've done for me, our family, and our company, and wish you all the best.
Hi, Dad. I am here on this video to represent the entire Bergie bunch. We just want you to know how much admiration and respect we have for everything you've done, many, many hours into building this company with your vision and your dedication, and as many hours, if not more, into building the fabric of our family. We hope that you feel you have accomplished everything you've ever set out to do. And we wish you much joy and happiness as you move into the next venture and build upon your tennis game, maybe your shopping skills, or whatever it is you want to do. Just enjoy it and know that we love you immensely.
Your fine qualities have definitely trickled down to Stephen and Michael and how they conduct business, for which I am so proud. Jerry, thank you for the past 62 years, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's wonderful celebration.
I still say to this day you left Tishman Speyer 10 years too soon, and you could have retired 20 years ago. But then again, history would never have been the same. You would never have formed Bergman Realty, and Stephen and I would never have had this unbelievable opportunity to have a family business. And now, as you ride off into the sunset, going down to Florida, enjoying the warm weather and the fruits of all your hard work, we wish you well, we thank you for everything you've done, and go hit some tennis balls. Keep them in bounds.